Good evening, students, parents, our current players, as well as our alums. I'm certainly proud to be here this evening with 23 years of service here at the college. I have watched so many students succeed, excel, and move on to graduate school, move on to wonderful careers. And so many of the days just started just as this evening, learning about the college, enrolling at the college, succeeding at the college. My role, and I asked Coach if I might share, my role here at the college, I oversee the Opportunity Program. Some of you in the room may have been accepted into the Opportunity Program, where we have a 3-week summer component. But I'll tell you right now, as a part of Opportunity, my goal is to support you in the classroom. My goal is to help you succeed so that you can have the wings in the classroom just as you want to have them on the field. Students, I challenge you to think of it this way. You memorize your playbooks. Would you ever go on the field without having that playbook memorized? What about your textbooks? My goal is to help you understand how you make that transition, to make sure that the skill set, the work ethic, the strong skills that you bring to St. Vincent to succeed on the football field happen just as much, if not more so, in the classroom. We have free tutoring at the college. So when students say, oh, I couldn't get help, you can't not find help. The professors are more than willing to help you. They are more than happy and to be engaged to help you succeed. So I challenge you, whether you're a candidate that's going to be coming through my program and working very closely with me, we have a part with many students across campus, and again, the goal is to help you succeed. Parents, it's an opportunity for you to understand that the college is committed to your young people's success. I'm very proud this evening because I look in the audience and see so many of our former graduates, our former students that worked with me, that graduated from the college and have moved beyond. Zara Wallace, one of my students, finished law school last year. He's practicing in West Virginia. He was a football player with one of the starting programs. The 3 gentlemen that will be introduced this evening are 3 students, graduates, that we worked with an opportunity, but again, it's a matter of this sets the stage for your success. And as Coach said, we are very much as an academic community committed to your success on both fronts, football field as well as the classroom. So students, you can think about that from the Partners of Success, playbooks and textbooks. My hope is that we in the Opportunity Program, we as the college, can help you celebrate the wins in the classroom just as much as we will when we're in the stands supporting your efforts. What I want to mention too, I'm going to leave my cards here this evening. If any of you are candidates for my program, I'm going to leave my cards with Coach Ron so that you can touch base with me personally. But before I introduce Darius, if I can ask for our current opportunity students as well as my opportunity grads to please stand. Quite proud. So now I get to celebrate a young man that I met when he was very young and not so tall. We quickly realized how tall he is now. I had the pleasure of meeting Darius McGhee when he was a participant in a Crossroads Scholarship Program in the city of Pittsburgh. His brother was one of my advisees and is a graduate of St. Vincent. Carrying the legacy through, his mother asked, can Darius come work with you in the program as well? Darius graduated from Pittsburgh Central Catholic and came into the college looking to pursue education and/or sociology. Throughout his years here, he was a mentor to many young men that transitioned just as yourselves were coming into college. He served in a number of capacities in the summer, helping young youth, providing that positive mentorship, positive contagious energy that Darius has to be able to help change lives. He has, this whole time when he was at St. Vincent, very rare, but a junior, became one of the captains. He served as the captain of the football team for 2 consecutive years. He obviously was a very successful ball player, but I'm very proud of his academic accomplishments. When Darius was here, he was pursuing sociology, and during his career at St. Vincent in the summers, he spent time giving back to his own communities. Initially, the circumstance, his mother and grandmother suggested that he should work with summer camps. I think at first it wasn't necessarily, would you like to, it was, you will be, working summer camps. It's become his life's passion. Darius has continued to provide mentorship. I'm very excited. He is now giving back to the program that he became a part of when he was in middle school. He's now mentoring young youth in Pittsburgh, and he's helping students that are in middle school transition to high school. I'm sure you in the audience realize there are times there are ups and downs in middle school and ups and downs in high school, and you need someone to look to as a leader, someone to look to for guidance. Darius is that man. He's now working with these young people as they make their choices throughout the high school education, and helping them as they have possibilities for various opportunities in middle school, high school, and beyond. I'm extremely proud because now he has returned to St. Vincent to pursue his master's degree. So, graduated, now working, now currently enrolled in the Master's in Counseling program here at the college. So it's a wonderful opportunity, and he is a wonderful example of what St. Vincent can produce, as well as the football program can produce. As I mentioned before, we are partners in success. And in my opinion, Darius epitomizes, as well as Jake and Mike Kale, that you'll hear from later, epitomizes what St. Vincent can help you to achieve your goals during the 4 years, but really sets your pace for your future success. I really invite you to listen to their words, hear what they have to say, take it to heart, and take the advice that I'm certain they will share with you along your journey here at St. Vincent. I wish you the best of success. If you do have any questions while I'm here this evening or at a future date, don't hesitate to call, to email me. But again, the evidence of the success at St. Vincent you see this evening. And I can only look forward to the opportunities that we will help to celebrate your wins, again, classroom and on the field. Best of luck to you, Darius. Please come forward. Bit taller now.
I gotta try to follow her up now after that. But I came up there a couple weeks ago and I saw Miss Lori. Everybody hear me? I saw Miss Lori a few weeks ago and she had told me about this night. She had asked me if I'd be interested in doing it, and immediately I said yes, of course I'll come up and I'll do it. And after I said yes, I started thinking, oh, I gotta talk from people now and figure out what I gotta say. So I came up with something I was just thinking to myself earlier, like what am I going to say? Because I did not have the opportunity to play for Coach Ron or the staff at St. Vincent right now. I played for Cobrans. So I was thinking to myself, what am I going to say? What can I do? But I feel like the fact that so many alumni have come back and so you look around the room and I'm up there and I'm able to speak and I'm talking, I speak some measures to what St. Vincent has done for our lives. And because a lot of us did not get the chance and the opportunity to play for Coach Ron. So for us to come back and just show how much St. Vincent means to us speaks volumes to what St. Vincent does and the quality of people that they bring on campus. And I've heard nothing but great things about the current coaching staff, and if you come here, I guarantee that you'll be happy with your decision to come to St. Vincent. But I'm going to talk to you guys a little just about my experience at St. Vincent, not necessarily why I chose St. Vincent, but just about my experience, period, and how it helped me be who I am today. So I graduated from Pittsburgh Central Catholic back in 2010, as Robert said. I only played football for 2 years in high school, but I was getting looked at by a lot of colleges just due to natural size. I was a lot bigger back then. I was about 320, I'm about 260 right now, but I was getting looked at by D3 colleges all in Pennsylvania and Ohio, Division II colleges, Division I AA colleges, and I was getting a lot of those. And I had a lot of options of different schools that I could go to, but my brother had went to the school, and so I already had somewhat of a connection with St. Vincent, so that's what kind of led me in this route. Also, I knew it was a new program, and it was only up and running for 3 years before I came here. And I wanted to be a part of that. I wanted to be a part of the building process. I knew I could come in and earn some playing time as a freshman, so I wanted to, like I said, come in, I wanted to put that work in, and I wanted to see the program develop, and I wanted to see it grow. When I got here, my freshman year, I did not start, but I split time with a senior tackle. He went 2 series, I went 2 series, so I did a lot of playing time my freshman year, as I said. We actually went 3-7, which was the best record that the team had so far, so I was proud of that. Next year, my sophomore year, I came back. I was starting left tackle on the team. We finished up second in the conference. I got to play with Mike Kell, Jake Smitty, and they were seniors when I was a sophomore, but he was my running back, I was my tight ends, I was blocking for him, I was blocking with this one, double teams, and that kicks all day. But yeah, so I got that opportunity as a sophomore, and it was really humbling because I was with a group of seniors that showed me how to put in work. And that's what they did. They worked and they worked and they worked. And like I said, we finished up second in the conference, and we should have been first, but due to a bad call, so they gave another team a touchdown. And I don't think they have a picture of it. It wasn't a touchdown. They have a picture of it, I swear. But I can talk about that. But anyway, so we finished up second in the conference, and it was a very good season for us. We went to a bowl game. I earned first team all conference honors that year. Came back my junior year, and I was even more excited. I was ready to go. I just knew this was going to be the year. This was going to take the pack. And unfortunately, we did not have the record that I wanted. We ended up, when we had to defeat the season, we went 0-10. And that hurt me. It broke me, but it didn't stop. So what I wanted to do is I kept working. I wanted to work, and we kept, as a team, we got together. We were in the gym all off season. We hit the field. We worked. Us as a team, as brothers. That's what we did. We went out and we worked. That junior year, I still got those all-conference honors, but at the same time, it wasn't what I wanted, so it was meaningless to me, in a sense. My senior year, I came back, and I just knew it was about to be the year. As Dr. Roberts said, I was voted captain the year before, voted captain my senior year as well. I knew my senior year was going to be the year, and once again, we went 0-10. So I'm disappointed. I was very upset about that, and I was very hurt about that. However, I wouldn't trade what I went through for anything. And the reason why I say that is this, because just what I learned on the field, what I learned, the players that I was around, the brothers that I made, the friends that I made, the relationships that I've gained, I still wouldn't trade any of that for anything. As I said, my senior year, I got offers for different all-star games. I actually went to a CFL, combine with a team, training with the CFL team. I had, like I said, different all-star games that I turned down. And there was a lot of things, good things were coming my way. So despite going 0-10 2 years in a row, I was still getting recognized for the work that I was doing on the field. But like I said, that was second to none to the experience that I got. And like I said, I would trade every award that I ever got for the winning season with my brothers, just so that way we could all share in that glory together. And the reason why I tell you that is, like I said, just because not to throw the awards that I got out or anything like that, but just to show that the bond that I had with those people in that field meant more to me than any other thing, any award that I could ever possibly win. And that just speaks a lot to the type of quality of players, quality of individuals, not even just players that are on the team. I couldn't talk about my experience at St. Vincent without mentioning a few people though as well. One is here, and there's two others that aren't here right now. One I know is not at the school no longer. But first I wanted to bring out Coach Bell, the strength and conditioning coach here. He is still here, so he was the D-line coach as well when I used to go to school here. Coach Bell, when you get here, he's going to push you in that weight room, man. He challenged me so much. He helped me, my numbers grow. He helped me, like I said, to get stronger as an individual. He helped me become faster as a player. He taught me just what work ethic was, and he focused with us on the little things, and he took his time with each individual player to make sure that you're getting the best to your abilities, and you're not worried about the numbers. If you're squatting 500, if you're squatting 600, he doesn't care anything about that. He just want to make sure that you're putting in the work and you're doing what you have to do. And I owe so much to Coach Bell for just that work ethic that he helped instill in me. My offensive line coach when I was here, Bernie Colbert, he was, I guess, the best coach I ever had in my life. The reason why I would say that is just because he challenges every day to get better. And that's the one thing I say to myself on a daily basis. Now, I took his philosophy and applied it to my life. As you heard, I work with young kids in the city of Pittsburgh. I work in the inner city with a lot of at-risk youth. And that's the one thing I try to instill in them as well is, did you get better today, or you want to do something to improve your situation? So it wasn't even just about football all the time with him. It was just, are you doing anything to better yourself? And that philosophy is something that I just took with me and I'll carry with me for the rest of my life. And I appreciate him so much for that. He actually helped me get my first job when I left college. And once again, even though Bernie's not here, I'm just speaking to the type of quality of individual that St. Vincent has on his campus. And lastly, but surely not least, Dr. Robert, who was able to come up here and introduce me today. And Dr. Robert served, she was like a second mom when I was here. I had a lot of things that I was dealing with at home, a lot of other things that players didn't necessarily know about, coaches didn't necessarily know about. But I knew I was able to go to Dr. Robert, and I was able to hear somebody who would listen to me, somebody who I could talk to. I I say it all the time. I told her before I probably would not have finished college had I not had Dr. Robert at St. Vincent College, because I was ready to drop out, I was ready to give up, but she stayed on me and she made sure I was doing what I needed to do. And like I said, I'm so thankful for that. But back to the recruits and the families, I'm telling you, if you come to St. Vincent, you're joining the family. Like I said, you see all the alumni who's coming back to talk, but we would love to have you guys part of our family as well. And I guarantee you'll see our faces after the game next year. And I want to thank you all for coming up here and for letting me speak as well.